Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the ElementCase Composite Series line of cases for the iPhone 4. This line is made up of two different models. On the left is the Formula, and on the right is the Ion, both again for the iPhone 4. Most of you are probably familiar with ElementCase. They make some absolutely beautiful aluminum hybrid style cases for the iPhone 4. Unfortunately, some of them are a little out of everyone's price range. They're over $100 each. The Composite Series is a more affordable line of cases that kind of allows everyone to have a shot at purchasing a case from what I think is one of the premier case makers around for the iPhone 4. So the Formula on the left sells for $59.95. It's a slider style case, while the Ion on the right sells for $49.95. It's a TPU style case. Both of them are accented with authentic carbon fiber. Let's take a look at both of them up close now. We'll start out with the Formula case. I'm going to move the Ion out of the way and show you what the Formula looks like first. Let me get it out of its packaging so you can see exactly what this case is all about. Now, neither case comes with any extras. There's no screen shield or anything like that. They do have screen shields on the ElementCase website that you can add to your case purchase, but nothing comes with it. So here's the case itself. As I mentioned, this is a slider style case, two-piece, kind of a hard plastic shell with a carbon fiber inlay on the back. So let's get it on my phone first. There's no issues with screen shields using this case. Actually, I have one on the front and the back of my iPhone 4. This is one of the few slider style cases that you can actually use with a screen shield on the back and not have any issues getting the case off. So once you have the front or the top piece on, simply take the bottom piece and kind of click it on. It locks into place, as you can see, with these like little grooves that are right there. If I bring it up closer, that's what locks it in place. It's a nice tight fit once it's on. I will tell you that the feel of the case once it's on is very reminiscent of the Vapor and Vapor Pro. It's kind of the same lines, as you can see, and they have those kind of grip cutouts where your fingers or hands or thumbs fit into the grooves nicely. It offers you a really nice ergonomic grip on your iPhone 4 while you're holding it. Not much lay on the table design with this case. You can see it just comes to the edge of the glass, but I think that's what allows you to use it with a screen shield, without any issue, any kind of bubbling or anything like that. As far as the back, that's where kind of the money shot is. You can see that absolutely gorgeous carbon fiber inlay that is on the back of it. It does pick up some fingerprints, but nothing too horrible. It wipes away pretty easily. You can see the cutout for the camera, and the flash has a little black ring around it, which helps you with any sort of flashback issues. They do have the ElementCase logo kind of stamped in this little grip on the right-hand side. As far as the other side, you can see the single cutout, which allows you to use this case with either the iPhone from AT&T or the iPhone from Verizon. Really nice full access, and it's that recessed look, so your thumb kind of slides in there naturally. On the top, the headset jack cutout is rather deep. It's going to be one of those things where you'll have to test with your headphone to find out if it'll work or not. It's nice and big, but it is on the deep side. And then the sleep awake button has like a little rubberized coating on it that gives you nice feedback when you press it. Now, I can't dock this case in any of my docks the way it is like so. Unfortunately, it's just too deep, too recessed of a dock connection. However, that's the beauty of a slider style case. You can easily pop this off, then dock it, then remove it and put this bottom piece back on when it's time to get out and go. So I really like the look of the Formula case. Again, this is the Formula case from ElementCase for the iPhone 4. This one sells for $59.95. Now let's take a look at the Ion series case for the iPhone 4. This one is again made from a TPU style material. It's much more rigid though than probably most of the TPU style cases you're used to because of the carbon fiber insert that's along the back. So the sides are kind of rubberized TPU, but the back has this sturdy carbon fiber insert that makes this case just a little bit more rigid, a little bit more stiff than some of the other TPU style cases that I've used. So to put your phone in, you kind of have to massage it in like so, and then kind of push your phone in and over, or push the case in and over the front of your phone. So you can see on the front, this one does give you some lay on the table protection. This one comes up over onto the glass. It is a little stiff. You'll have to be careful with screen shields when putting it on because the sides do hug the phone quite tightly. I didn't really see any major issues with bubbling though, and that's a good thing. You can see it kind of has a horseshoe cut out at the bottom for where the home button is, and your thumb naturally goes in there quite nicely. I really like the look on the front. It also has a similar design, as you can see, to the Vapor case with kind of the flared out corners that give you a nice grip and also will protect your phone if you drop it. You can see the cutouts along the sides as well. That, not only gives it a cool look but also adds some grippiness as well. Same on this side, and this has a similar cutout again, one large cutout for access to the vibrate switch and the volume buttons, allowing this to work with both versions of the iPhone 4. On the top, two cutouts, one for the secondary mic and the headset jack. Again, rather on the deep side, but this one's pretty big. Should be able to get most headset jacks in there. And then another for the sleep awake button, your thumb or your finger or whatever you use to activate it. That fits no problem in that little groove. On the back, again, that's where the great shot is. You've got a full carbon fiber back, or almost a full inlay in there. This one looks really sharp. And then another cutout for the camera and the flash. Again, it's all black, so there really isn't any issues with flashback. The bottom of this case features a single cutout for access to the 30-pin connector, the speaker, and the mic. I really like the look of this case a lot. I did have some problems docking this one as well. It's a little bit on the the deep side, so you're not going to probably want to use this with a dock. If you do use a dock, I have one of those cables that you plug into the dock and then into your device separately so that you can still use a dock and keep your case on at the same time. I think the Ion is actually my favorite of the two. This is a really tight fit for a carbon fiber or a TPU style case and fits really good on the iPhone 4, and it looks really nice as well with the carbon fiber inspired back. I really am liking this one. It's very sleek. It feels real sturdy and solid on the phone itself. So the Ion case is available for $49.95. So that has been a brief look at both of the ElementCase cases that are part of the composite line. Again, on the left is the formula for iPhone 4. This sells for $59.95, works with both versions of the iPhone 4, the GSM or the CDMA. And then on the right is the Ion. That one sells for $49.95. Also works with both versions of the iPhone 4, GSM, or CDMA. Remember, if you're someone that likes to use a dock, you might want to consider the formula because it has that removable bottom. If you are not someone that likes a dock, my choice is the Ion. I just think it fits better overall, and I like the look of it as opposed to the formula. But of course, everyone's personal taste will be different, and you have to choose the case which works best for you. So I'll put a link in the video description where you can learn more about both of these cases. Should you have any questions about either of them or anything else, you know you can always drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day.